Hi guys, my name is Quinn. Today I'm going to tell you about the IELTS exam and how to prepare for it. As a teacher, this is one of my favorite things to teach, and I've had a couple years of experience teaching specifically the IELTS exam. Today I'm going to tell you about the IELTS exam in general. That's what I'm going to start off with. But the main purpose of this video is to teach you about the speaking part, the speaking tasks of the IELTS exam. So, to get started, the first thing is the IELTS exam is a British and Australian test, which means the test was written by a company in the UK and also with the help of a company in Australia. Therefore, any writing and any instructions on the test are going to be written with British spelling, which is essentially the same as Australian spelling as well. However, this does not pose a problem for you. You can speak with an American accent, you can write with American spelling, and same with Canadian accent, same with a South African accent. So this really does not cause a problem for you either way. Also, the IELTS exam is made of 4 parts. So you have listening, you have reading, you have writing, and then you have speaking. And each of these 4 parts will be graded or marked from 1 to 9. So we call this your band. The band is your mark between 1 to 9. And for each one of these 4 parts, you will get a different band score. To give you your full IELTS score, what they will do is they will take all 4 bands and they will average them out to give you your overall IELTS score. Okay, so to tell you a little bit about the structure of the exam. When you walk in on test day to take the exam, the first test you will have is the listening test. The listening test is 30 minutes long. You will have 4 different parts, and you will have a total of 40 questions, which means each part will have 10 questions. Now, the nice thing about the listening exam is that you will have 30 minutes to do it. Sometimes it is a little less. It depends on how long each of the recordings are. But at the end of the 30 minutes, you will have an extra 10 minutes to transfer your answers from your test page. So for example, your notes. To transfer your answers to an actual answer sheet. So realistically, you have 40 minutes for the IELTS listening exam. The next exam that you take will be the reading exam. You will have 3 passages, which means you will have 3 readings total. You will have a total of 60 minutes to complete that, and there's really not much more to that. Then, after the reading portion, you will have the writing exam. The writing exam has 2 tasks. Okay, the first task, it is recommended to spend 20 minutes on it, and it is a graphical analysis. So you will look at a chart or a graph or a table or a picture perhaps, and you will have to write about it and analyze the data. The second part of the writing exam is the essay, which I'm sure you've heard about. The essay is supposed to be about 40 minutes long. However, you can decide how you are going to chop up your time for the writing test. Finally, you have the speaking exam, which we will talk about later. The speaking exam can be taken up to 7 days before you sit down to take the other portions of your exam. You can also take the speaking test up to 7 days after the actual exam. So you have a little flexibility. You do not have to do the speaking test on the same day, but sometimes it is convenient to do it. There are 3 parts to the speaking exam. You will spend a total of 11 to 14 minutes. And it seems strange, 11 to 14 minutes, but that's because you have a certain amount of minutes that will take up each task of the speaking exam. Anyway, I will talk more about the speaking exam in a few more minutes, but I wanted to tell you just a little bit about the test as a whole. Also, as I mentioned before, it is a British and Australian test. However, you will get different accents. So on the speaking test, for example, you might hear someone, or you might speak with someone with an Indian accent or a Filipino accent. On the reading portion, you will see words that are spelled differently if you are used to American English. So that is always a consideration to keep in mind. Anyway, here we go. We are now going to talk about the speaking test. Thank you.